Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Something a little bit different today. We're going to be going over all of the Great One Pheasant variations, and I'm going to basically go from my least favorite to my favorite while talking about all the different variations, you know, little details, why I like them, why I don't like them. The top three were really hard for me to pick. Basically, the more that I've been looking at these things and looking at them in more detail, the more they're kind of growing on me. I think they're all really cool, but I definitely have favorites and I have least favorites, and we're going to go over that. If you guys want to see me do this with the red foxes as well, the red fox great ones, let me know down in the comments. If there's anything that you guys want to see in future videos, let me know down in the comments. Drop some likes on the video, that helps a lot too. But yeah, something a little bit different. I thought it would be fun to do this. And yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna try to like not do any cuts on this video. We're just chilling. It's morning time. It's really early. I've got my morning tea. Usually it's a coffee. I'm trying to do something a little bit more healthy today, I guess you could say. But let's just jump right into it. So my least favorite, we're starting off number 8, is the Morganite. It's pink. It's pink and purple. Other than, I don't know why it's my least favorite. It just is. It's not, it doesn't really do anything for me. I do like the white flecks, the shading on the back. I think there's some cool, I'm looking at them in front of me as I go through, so I can kind of give you guys a rough kind of rundown of why these things are placing the way they're placing. Like I said, this was pretty hard to come up with like an exact ranking from 8th to 1st place. Like, I really wanted to go through and really get it down so that I wouldn't have to change my mind after. But yeah, Morganite does fall on 8th. Just not a huge fan. Doesn't really do much for me for whatever reason. Like I said, it's pink, it's purple, nothing wrong with that. It's just not really for me. So the Morganite falls into 8th place. So 7th. Now this one, for whatever reason, I don't know why it's 7th, but it is the citrine. I think it's one of the more detailed ones. If you look at the whole bird, including the wings, it's very detailed. It's one of the only ones where the wings really match the body as well. Like on a lot of these, you'll see that like a lot of the details kind of in the body and on the head, and then the wings are kind of like bland, like beige, or they've been kind of left gray. Some of them have like white flecks. The citrine, the wings are really kind of they're kind of doing what the body's doing as well. It's all kind of one thing. I think it's really cool. It's really colorful. For some reason, the orange and the yellow just doesn't really do it. It doesn't really excite me all that much. I do like how they kind of, it looks like they kind of went for the phoenix thing, right? The phoenix god bird or whatever that is. The whole phoenix look. I think if it had a different tuft maybe, and you guys can correct me in the comments, I'm pretty sure all these have their own set tufts, right? I'm pretty sure all the emeralds I've seen have had that certain tuft, as well as the other ones having their own certain tuft that are, you know, there are variations of them, but I'm pretty sure each variation can only have the one tuft. If I'm wrong about that, let me know, but I'm pretty sure that's how this works. And let me turn my music down a little bit. I don't want the microphone to pick it up. Got a little music going in the headphones. But yeah, so citrine, it was in, I had it in last place, but then I realized, you know what, I like it a little bit better than the Morganite. I want to like it more. Like I said, it really comes down to just the colors, the yellow and orange. I don't think it's gonna, you know, if that thing spawns at one of my zones, I just don't think it's gonna stand out the way that some of the other ones could. I should mention too, I haven't seen any video footage at all of these things. I have been told that they're a little bit bigger. But I think for me, for my grind, that makes it a lot more exciting. I don't know what to expect. I've only seen the pictures. I haven't seen any reference where like there's one of these next to a common one. So yeah, I'm really excited to see that for the first time for myself. I hope they are a little bit bigger, or maybe even quite a bit bigger than the normal roosters. I think that would be really cool. But moving on to number 6. Number 6, we've got the garnet or the garnet. I wanted to like this one more. I feel like it's similar to the obsidian, but I just don't like it quite as much. Yeah, it's very dark. It's got a little bit of that nice dark kind of almost cobalt blue on the head. But I think it kind of like from the front angle, It kind of looks a lot like a common one, just a bit like the contrast is turned up, you know, a little bit less brightness. It's just like a darker version of a common one. That's kind of how I see it. It's like a dark version of the common. The wings almost have a purplish kind of tinge to them. So that lands at 6th place. I don't have too much else to say about the garnet. I think they could have done more with it. Maybe if they kind of put some of that dark blue on the wings instead of leaving the wings and the tail as well. I'd like to see more of them do kind of what they did with the citrine, where the colors that are being showcased on the body and on the head kind of make their way into the wings too. But with this one, I just feel like it's not super, it doesn't really stand out. It doesn't pop all that much. So garnet does sit in 6th place. So moving on to 5th, this is a lot of people's favorite. I know you guys, a lot of you guys are gonna be upset that this is all the way down in 5th for me, but it is the emerald. For whatever reason, just the green, I like it. I do really like it. I like how the white flecks on the back make their way into the wings a little bit. I like the almost piebald look on the neck with the bright white. It's just, I guess just the green isn't really doing it for me. I don't know. I honestly don't even know what it is. It's just there. I have a distinct top 4. The top 4 I like quite a bit better than the bottom 4, and emerald lands in the bottom 4 for me. It is really cool though. Like I will not be upset if I get the emerald as my first Great One pheasant. I will not be upset at all. But it is in 5th for me. Now, this next one was actually my second favorite for a while, and before I like looked at these closely and really kind of went over them. So I'm glad I looked like in depth and took an in-depth look at them, because it's actually in 4th place for me. It's the pearl. I really like the pearl. I want to like it more. If we take a look at the back shot in the trophy lodge here, what I really would have liked to see is if they had really gone with a more vibrant bright white, with the kind of the cyan and the teal going up into a light blue on the head, with the way that they've done that, and on the tail as well. I think the tail could have had more of the blues and the cyan. You can see a little hint of it going through the tail, but it's really just kind of, it's kind of bland looking, and same with on the chest a little bit. I think they kind of could have gone maybe a little bit more vibrant with the colors, and then really bright white over the wings in the back. Then it probably would have been my favorite, to be honest. But it is in 4th place. I really like it. I will not be disappointed at all if I get the pearl one. I think the pearl one's really cool. 3rd place. Now the top 3 are so close for me. 3rd place, I've got ruby. The ruby it pops, man. And I know, like, if this thing spawns at your zone, you're gonna see it before you even bring up your binos, because it pops. It's got so much of that white kind of popping off of it, white with bright red. The white and the red both go into the wings, kind of the way the citrine does. Super cool. Really bright, vibrant red, like a crimson red on the head. Yeah, I love the red and the white. Yeah, I think it pops really well. And I really like the ruby. So that's in 3rd for me. 2nd place and 1st place, it's almost tied. It's so close. But 2nd place, I got to give it to sapphire. The sapphire is super nice. I'm a blue guy. I love blues. This has got like a vibrant, like a few different vibrant like variations of blues with the different variations of greens and stuff. I'm fumbling over my words at this point, but turquoise kind of aqua colors going on with I love the white stripes around the neck. Also, if you look at the legs, you can see some of the blues and the greens kind of flashing through the feathers on the legs as well. Looks super cool. Love the way the back looks. Again though, I would have loved to have seen some of these colors making their way onto the wings. I think that could have been awesome, and the tail too. But the sapphire is super cool. I almost was going to take this as my favorite, but I just can't get over the obsidian, man. The obsidian, I love the dark blue. I love the greens again. And then going through with the earth tones on the chest down to the legs where you get back into those blues and greens again. This has such like, it's got my favorite tones of like blue and green. And then it's also got that earthy feel. I love the color blue with like orange or brown or like a bronzy color with blue. That's my favorite. That's my favorite combination of colors, which is probably why this is my favorite. Again, I'll say it again. I wish there maybe could have been some blue flecks or even greenish, maybe turquoise-ish like flecks on the wings, but the wings are just all brown with some white flecks. But even with that, it is my favorite. The Obsidian takes number one for me. Yeah. If there's one that I hope spawns more than the rest, it is Obsidian. But I will not be disappointed with a sapphire or a ruby or even a pearl or an emerald. I think will be super cool too. So again, number 8, Morganite. We've got number 7, Citrine. Number 6 is the Garnet or Garnet. How do we pronounce it, guys? Let me know. Let me know that down in the comments too. Garnet, Garnet. Maybe it's Garnet. In 5th place, we've got the Emerald. 4th is Pearl. 3rd, Ruby. 2nd place, Sapphire. 1st place, Obsidian. I want to see you guys do your full ranking down in the comments. I want to see as many of those as possible. I want to see what you guys think. I know a lot of people really love the Emerald. A lot of people have Pearl as their favorite. I saw one person where Ruby was their favorite. I'm pretty sure I heard that Flinter's favorite is Citrine. He really likes that whole Phoenix thing that's going on. So this really varies wildly among a lot of different people. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys like these styles of videos, let me know. I love making them. I'm just kind of chilling with my coffee. It's like 6 in the morning and it's pretty chill. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I'll be grinding today in today's stream. Today's stream is going to be called Wild and Classic. We're going to do some pheasant grinding, and then we're going to do some whitetail hunting in Classic as well. And yeah, that's it from me, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. We're getting really close to 60,000 subscribers here. So with that, Gordon Ramsay is here as well. He says hello. And thanks for watching, guys. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.